Good morning, everybody. I feel like hugging a Kubrow. Where's Rusty gone? I know he's around here somewhere. Oh, there you are. What are you doing? I hope I have a litter box for you somewhere. Or the equivalent. No idea what that is. At some point I'll have to try it out. Oh, what am I doing? What do I want to do? I'm not sure I really want to do the Wave Rider stuff again. Not just yet. Hmm. Where am I? Okay, I seem to have done Venus. Can't finish off Earth. What am I doing on Mercury? Oh, Odin's that... Tried that yesterday, didn't I? Yeah, might try that again in a minute. See what else I've got. And obviously that's Earth. And I've got one thing I think I ought to change. Yeah, let's go and get a proper machine gun. The bow is entertaining, but I feel like a machine gun. And unfortunately, let's see. Do I want to try a shotgun? Not sure. And I don't have the platinum to buy anything else, so I guess I'll just go with this solution. No, that one. Oh. This is me being extremely lazy. All right. Let me see. I don't think I've got anything worth upgrading, to be honest. I don't think I can afford to upgrade anything unless... Have I got enough to upgrade? I do. Yeah. Let's give myself some health. Right. You coming, young man? Oh, no, it's not been 12 hours, has it? No, this thing is still working. Right, what was I doing? Venus. Wasn't it? No, it wasn't Venus, must be Mars. Yep. What we got? Defense or rescue? Yeah. Morning, Tony. It's 3 AM in the morning. I woke up, and that's actually not that abnormal, but I couldn't get back to sleep, and I don't feel like running Sky, which I otherwise would do at this time, so Hey, I might as well stream Warframe.
Our position has been compromised.
That's
Defend
hardly
the
a
cargo until
surprise.
reinforcements arrive.
I have no idea what you're supposed to do with this. No.
We are readying reinforcements. Keep fighting, Tenno.
I haven't started yet. Huh. Oh, here we go again. Where are you? I swear I could just sit here and let the Kubrow do the work. How's life treating you this morning, Tone? Oh.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Cool, you mean people being suicidal? Thank you! Got distracted by the Kubrow there, didn't you? Tell you what, after Infested, it's kind of nice to get back to regular sort of human types. Oh, please don't tell me I need to sneeze in the middle of a battle. Yep, I did. Not the best. Morning, little nugget. How are you doing today? Just a pick-up game here. That's quick and easy, and I don't have to think about it. Oh, not too bad. It is a shooter, basically. Very popular. Been going since, what, 2013? I'm not very good at it, but it's kind of fun. And the game makes you look good. I think I've got maybe 20 hours total in the game.
That's the last of them. Objective
26.
secure. Let's go home.
26 hours. I can't remember what the plot is, if there is one. It's sort of a shooter, third-person shooter RPG. That's... No, that's not a goat, and it's not a dog, it's called a Kubrow. But think of it as being like a dog. His name is Rufus. And you have to do a couple of missions fairly early on to get it, and you hatch it from an egg. Which is odd for a mammalian mammal, but not unheard of. And you can pet him, which is kind of fun. I have no idea what mirror defense is. It's multiplayer. Yeah, there are missions you do where you get joined by somebody else, which is normally slightly embarrassing because when that happens, they're all better than me. I've almost literally not fired a shot in it during a mission and still succeeded. But yeah, there are people who have been playing this for 8-10 years.
This is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them.
Oh, this one. I hate hostage missions. I don't hate them per se. And you have to be kind of quick on the draw with it. Oh, I forgot the E button. Oh, can't go that way. We
can't leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching.
Yes, Lotus. That looks like a kangaroo. Where am I headed? Can't remember where I'm going. While I'm thinking about where I'm trying to go, I will just shoot a few things. And pick a pretty flower because I can. Ah, this way.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah. Incredible that this game's been going for 12 years. And, oh, wrong way. And it has the advantage that it makes me look good. Come down here. Right. Where was I? Goodies. Oh. Definitely headed the wrong way. No. Oh, check it out. The sword's good. Not me. I'd say it's the game that makes you look good. Or makes me look good at any rate. I don't know about anybody else. Can I get through here? No. Oh. I love the fact that it gives a sort of... Ah! Wrong way. Didn't want to do that. I love the fact that when you got the sword equipped, it does that sort of... silly defend yourself against swords thing that Deadpool did. Alright, where am I going? I'm headed this way, aren't I? I don't have to worry too much about the hostage until I get too close, fortunately. I gotta jump down here? Oh, this way. Here we go. Yeah, the Kubrow is useful. Does most of the work for you. I'm basically still running. Doesn't help them. Actually, not any good at this kind of game. No idea what you do with these. I imagine it's a component you need. You pick up components to build things. Trying to summarize the game. I'm terrible at summarizing games. You run around, look cool, and shoot a lot of things. How about that for a summary? Funny thing is, my son's been on at me to play this for... Not on at me.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry.
There's a stealth aspect to it. Sometimes.
I'm in your debt, Tenno. Let's go home.
Oh, okay. Got him.
Prisoner located. We need to get them back to command in one piece.
Yeah,
Find
that's
your way
half
to
the trick.
exits, and don't leave the subject behind.
Got an extra weapon? They won't just let us walk out of here.
Oh, I don't know. I suspect they'll let me walk out of there, but then... Well, for various values. Would you stop running ahead? I mean, if I'm supposed to protect you, it doesn't make any sense that you just gallop ahead.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Where? Oh, this one. Wasn't heavy for that long. Where am I going? This guy's got no sense of self-preservation. And apparently I have assistants. Who is doing the heavy work? Oh, well. Where'd he go? The hostage, that is. One-time hostage. Right. And they're still in... The hostage is actually in surprisingly good condition.
The captive has been secured. You've done your part, Tenno. We'll take it from here.
Oh, that's interesting to know, Prakash. I think it's going to be a while before I get to Saturn. I couldn't summarize the story. Yeah. Don't ask me to summarize the story. Let's see. Humans invading species or invading something or other, and what else have we got? Fungus type infestation. If in doubt, kill everything and you're fine. Ultimately, given that the game never really stops. I saw the family part on Demos, where the grandmother sort of orchestrates the whole disaster to bring her family together. Or at least that's what I got out of it. What have I got? I got a question for long-term players. Got an awful lot of duplicates. Is it worth just selling them? I mean, this is, yeah, duplicates. Where's my duplicates? Yeah, it's... Should I just sell all this lot? I'm not doing anything with them. I don't know. Unfortunately, there's no select all, so I can just sell the lot, is there? That's a shotgun. Oh, yeah. But I've already got diamond skin, haven't I? Yes, I mean, I was just thinking, I've got all these duplicates. Is it worth just getting rid of the lot? It doesn't seem to be a multi-select. Huh. Well, yeah, that kind of makes sense, to be honest. Yeah, let's get rid of some. Because I can get the endo, which I need for things. Damn it. Pardon my French. There's got to be a quicker way of doing this. And dissolve. There we go. Okay, that was probably worth it. And I guess the thing is, if I ever make a mistake, I can always go and go back and get some more. Let's see what else I can upgrade. Actually, do you know what I'm more interested in? Let's upgrade some of this. That's interesting. I thought I had someone in that. Can I not stick that in there? Oh, I can. What does that do for me? Radiation resistance. Hang on. I'm just gonna cheat. Here we go. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, that's good to know. I think I want to get rid of... Oh no, I do have vitality. Oh, I need a bit more. Oh, that's interesting. Nope, hang on. Let's just drop that up here again. Ah. Okay. Let's get my vitality back up a little bit. Oh, unless... so I want to do something with this. Need more of that. Alright, let's go and just dump a bit more. Where's my duplicates? There we go. I wish I could make the mouse a bit more sensitive. Yeah. Good idea. Honestly, I've spent more time just shooting things in the game so far. Okay. Yes. And that would give me... Oh, I can upgrade a couple of things. Actually... What can we upgrade with you? Actually, this, no, he's actually good enough most of the time. Let me do myself, so to speak. Where's my vitality gone? Yeah. It's worth having, and... until such time as... I've already got ammo drum. Silencer? I can't put that on there. Well, I can. No. Definitely want you up there. I thought I had serration on here. No, never mind. Can't tell what this... Yeah. Nothing like being a bit quieter. Wrong one. Oh, it's at maximum. Oh, no, actually, you will find that there's a delay anyway. Twitch is actually faster than YouTube. There's more of a delay on YouTube than there is on Twitch. Let's see. Nope. Oh, well. Alright, that's the boring bits done for now. Oh, no, I just did that, didn't I? Right. What do we reckon, Rufus? Do we go and kill something else? Yeah, this is, who was asking? Tony. Yeah, this is, where you can incubate. I've no idea what that does. Absolutely no idea. No idea what that does. Oh, hang on, what have we got here? I haven't actually looked at this. Oh, you can have more than one. Huh. And... Alright, okay. Well, I don't think I need to breed you. Not yet. And let's have a quick look. See what we got in the foundry. So... that's what's being worked on. And I don't have enough. One day I'm going to sit down and... start picking up stuff. And specifically say, oh, I know, I want to build this. I mean, I must admit, I want to build the Necromech because that is actually kind of fun. Well, as long as you're subscribed and following on both, don't mind how you watch me. Yeah, I don't have. Where do I get that from? Oh, gotta go back there. Alright, so one day I'm going to actually sit down and go through some of that and then grind to get the stuff, but I can't be bothered. Right, where were we? What is this one? Mobile defense or capture? I have no idea what that is. And no doubt, open 3 lithium void relics. I'm still not sure how you deliberately go about that, but I'm not too bothered. And just pick one. There we go. If I'm not quite as chatty and articulate as usual, it is 3:45 in the morning, so my brain hasn't kick-started yet. And I haven't had enough coffee.
This is a mobile defense mission.
I've been here before.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
Kind of.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
What? Oh, where's the data mask on? I forget to do that. I do drink a lot of tea, but first thing in the morning I drink coffee. Forgot the data thingy. That was silly. But strangely, I don't actually drink black tea. I mean, I like black tea, I've got no problem with it, but after a certain time of day... There we go, I've got this. After a certain time of day, I stop drinking caffeine. So, for immediate caffeine. Well, thank you.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, and after about 11 o'clock, I don't drink any more caffeine. So...
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
And I can't necessarily chat in the middle of a mission, unfortunately, so...
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Well, it's not like I have much choice. I mean... It's not like I've got a choice to run away. I suppose I could, but that would kind of defeat me. I'm a black coffee, black tea kind of person.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
And for my coffee, I pretty much only drink fresh. And I use the darkest, bitterest, molasses-laden sugar I can find to sweeten up. That's not going to do me any good.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
Really? You didn't think it would be somebody else? I mean, who else is it likely to be down here? Where was I going? Oh! One of those things that insists on bringing a hatchet to a gunfight. Or sword fight. Oh, I should have shot that.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Yes, Cortana. I mean, sorry, Lotus.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Get away from there. Oh no, I'm getting distracted.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. We are finished here. Move on. Change of plans. Ignore your original objective. Leave nothing alive.
Well, I wasn't planning on leaving anything alive. Not quite sure why I'm bothering to carry this thing, except that a sort of basic paranoia that says once I get this part of the mission done, then they'll want me to go back and do the other part. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I put... Oh! I was going to say... I haven't put,
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
milk in coffee since I was about 11. With occasional exceptions. There was one exception I used to employ in Austria, where you could get... Oh, I can't remember what it was called now. But Austria had some of the best milk I've ever had. And I'm not a milk fan. I'm actually lactose intolerant somewhat. But for this particular coffee, I made an exception, and in Austria. And the funny thing is, in Austria, my lactose intolerance never bothered me. But they have fantastic milk there, so that was the one time I would, in fact, put milk in coffee. And I can't remember what it was called. Ah. Oh! Well, I was wondering why it was displaying the exfiltration point when I haven't finished. I will say, it may have been raw milk in Austria, but I'm simply by no means sure. I know technically it's not safe, or can be unsafe, but then... Well, alright. Seeing as everything seems to be dead around here.
Watch yourself. Grenier are on the way.
Oh, good. Yeah. If I have one complaint, is that they do reuse a lot of the same environments.
Broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Oh, I really didn't need to bother with the data packet, did I? Ah, could have just left it. Oh well. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if raw milk tastes somewhat better. Actually, do you know what? I'm not sure at what point in Britain we started pasteurizing milk. My understanding is that the pasteurization process makes it harder to extract cream from milk. And I remember as a kid, you know, the milk that we got would always have cream on top. I mean, you'd get it in milk bottles and what have you. And
Mission complete.
there was always,
Excellent work,
you know, that much cream on the top of the milk. Maybe more, depending on the type you were getting. So I don't know if that was pasteurized or not. I imagine it must have been. But that was a long time ago. I mean, the obvious problem with raw milk is it can have nasties in there, but then organic food can as well. In fact, processed meat can. Every so often there's a food poisoning scandal. Is it legal for farms to sell raw milk? I'm assuming you're in the United States, Tony, and apologies if I'm wrong. Hang on, Tony, was it you that was going to the Umbriel Jazz Festival last night? Or was that somebody else? What we got here? I have no idea what mirror defense is. Oh, well, let's go on.
You're here to defend something that defies my own understanding of the Void. These crystals need you. Stop the Grineer and Corpus.
Okay.
Old War. Warframe made crystal caskets. Caskets for who? Belric and Rania. Mighty good genes they had, yes. Genes for the two men. Smash the crystals, take the genes, do the science. My tube men get stronger.
Somewhere, Citrine still seeks to protect Belric and Rania. Collect her remnants to fulfill her final wish.
What? How am I supposed to do that? Oh!
Amass
That was...
Citrine's lost remnants to manifest her protective power.
Sorry, I allowed myself to be distracted there. What am I supposed to be doing?
Seek out Citrine's remnants to protect Belric and Rania's crystals.
Yes, how am I supposed to do that? You're not exactly being specific here. I'm supposed to protect this thing, and I'm supposed to collect remnants of something or other without actually knowing how to do it. Could you be more specific?
Forces are mounting an assault on the Venus crystal. Stop them.
Oh. That's what they are.
Do you know the story of Belric and Rania? Lovers whose
No,
guardian Warframe
don't
tried
distract
to
me.
save them by encasing them in her crystal. It is their remains, and the connection forged between them that you are protecting.
You know, you could just say keeping yourself alive, because that works as motivation for me, I think. Keep forgetting to run. Come here, you lot. What the heck is this? If in doubt. Take cover for a bit. Oops. Okay, that's slightly harder than I expected. But that's alright. Was slightly complicated by the fact that I didn't really know what I was doing. Which is normal. That was the mirror defense. Let's go and do capture. Excuse me.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Here's Lotus, aka Cortana. Yeah, I know, I made that joke before.
The capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive. Target located. Bring them in.
Yes, ma'am. See what I can do. Oh, that didn't help.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
Oh, that's it? Say that's
Stay
it, as I
focused.
was...
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Where's the way out? Oh, that way. Ish. In a this sort of way kind of direction. Oh, almost made it. Wasn't going fast enough for the bullet jump, and so on and so forth, and what have you. I am insufficiently adept to do on the fly right now. So we'll just do the hard way and gallop. Well, I suppose this is a better depiction of Mars than you would normally get from, well, than their depictions of Venus, for example, and Deimos. I'm pretty certain Venus doesn't look like their depiction of it, although I suppose you could always argue that it's been terraformed somewhat. Oh, I'm headed the wrong way. Tempted to blame Rufus, but that wouldn't be fair. God, I got lost in shooting everything that moves. Well, not shooting, actually. Oh, there we go. Hello. Because we always have time to gather flowers.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Good grief. I say this almost every time. Have I been going for an hour already? Alright, don't go anywhere. I'm going to take a quick 3-minute break. And I'll be right back. And we shall wallow in my ineptitude some more. What is that used for? Doesn't help. Oh. What a... I keep picking these up and I don't know what to do with them. I'll have to take a look. Alright. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm back-ish. I think that took a screenshot, and I don't want it to do that. I'll have to check. And I am gonna have to do something about that one day. I've got... One of the dangers about what I do here, when I switch off the camera, that's really just to let you know that I'm not sitting in my chair, is some of the function keys I use for shortcuts are actually used by other games. And in principle, if I got a Stream Deck, I could use other methods of controlling OBS, which might well be preferable. The only problem is getting it all configured, because Elgato doesn't actually... Oh, I haven't had a good Archwing mission. Oh, hang on. I don't think I've got any... The Archwing's kind of fun. There is a plugin for OBS and the Stream Deck, but I'm not sure I can use it. I need to find out before I think about... do I have anything I can upgrade it with? No. Let's see, what have I got here? Robotic, arch melee, arch gun. Ah. I to think that I can only... Yeah. Okay. Oh, I can actually... Nope. Okay. So I can only pick them up. Alright. Let's go and do an Archwing mission, because they're kind of fun. Which one was it? Yeah. Oh, there's a companion out? I'll have to check that. See if I can remember how to use this thing.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Tell you what, this does make a change, and I really need to start that again. A nice change of pace. Kind of miss having the dog with me though. Never know quite what to do about the projectile incoming thing. Except get out of the way, I suppose. Nice view.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I like the fact they've got a sort of reflex sight showing you where to aim.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Hey Danny! How you doing? This is just me having a bit of fun. You were missed. I don't think you missed anything particularly exciting, to be honest. Unless you like watching me making bearskin bedrolls. Oops. And it probably hasn't helped. I think you know, don't you, that, yeah, due to certain responsibilities I'm having to deal with, I can't easily stream during the weeks at my usual time, but I have been streaming earlier instead. Sorry about that. In the end, I figured it was better to stream The Long Dark early, so than not at all. I'm hoping... I don't know when. I'm hoping in a week or so I can get back to normal. Oh, is that it?
Another job well executed.
I have no idea what that is. Oh. I think this is the first time I've actually got Arch. Whatchamacallit, whatchamacallits. Morning, Pseudo. Yeah, the Archwing is kind of fun. It makes a bit of a change. Okay, which one of you? And I know it wasn't Danny. Pseudo. Pseudo, was it you that was going to the Umbria Jazz Festival? No, that was Azrael, wasn't it? I'm terrible at remembering. When I've got half a dozen people, I'm trying to remember what I know about them and what they've told me. It gets increasingly difficult. So sorry about that. Oh, I've still been slashing aliens. The alien slashing is still very much a thing. Yeah, that one I didn't manage to do, so we'll go after Alator. Whatever this is. Huh. Oh, this probably means that they're going to do all the heavy lifting and I'm just going to end up... Yeah, no, I think it was someone else.
We have located the enemy's planetary communication towers. Capture the towers and remain in control long enough to decode incoming messages.
Oh, grief, it's one of these. Where are we headed? This way. Oh, I can't go that way. Oh, alright. Ah! Where are we headed? Oh, I know. Why don't we jump down the big hole in the ground? Because that's probably going to get us where we're going a bit faster. Yes, because this guy... Obviously. Sorry, this person. I don't know that it's a guy. Obviously knows more about where we're going than I do. Where am I going now? Oh, huh. This is one of them. Oh,
this tower is ours now.
Guessing.
We have lost control of a tower.
Yeah, I've never been. See, the slashing of the aliens is still very much a thing. Hang on.
Tower lost. You have captured a radio tower. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
I don't like capture the flag in this. Seems almost impossible for one person to successfully achieve.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Oops, wrong one. Sorry. Oh, sorry, I wasn't trying to kill you. Where's C gone?
The enemy have captured a tower.
Yes, I know.
Tower lost. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. The enemy have captured a tower. Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. We have lost control of a tower. Tower online. The enemy have captured a tower.
Yes, I know.
Tower lost. Lost control of a tower.
I swear, sometimes you just see a movement, turn and fire, and it turns at you.
We are dominating. Keep it up. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Holy!
We cannot allow the enemy to learn of our espionage. Eliminate the remaining enemy personnel.
Sorry, that is funny. What do you mean? They cannot learn about our espionage. We just spent... goodness knows how long. Killing everything in sight, and you don't think...
is available, but there are more messages to be decoded. Will you stay or go?
I don't know. Why are you glowing, Rufus?
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal. The data you have collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
Okay. Alright, let's do a bit more constructive annihilation. I've got small land now, Danny. At some point I plan on doing a sort of first impressions video. See what I think.
All corpus threats.
Where am I going? Oh, it's one of those. Where are you? And who is killing who? If in doubt, just run around and kill everything. My kind of mission.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I do always find it amusing when somehow a sword is portrayed as being the best weapon against heavily armed and armoured creatures. I mean, I know it's quite the trope. So, in case anybody hasn't heard me ranting about that kind of thing, I can tell you that the best weapon against armour is not a sword, and it never was. Basically, even if you're wearing chainmail, it's very hard to get through with a sword. And not certainly with a slashing attack. It's, yeah, good luck. I mean, you might hurt the person, but you're not getting through the armour necessarily. Well, unless it's a particular type of sword. But and plate armour? Yeah. Decent plate armour, you can more or less, yeah, go with an axe or something, or a mace rather than a sword. Sword was never a primary weapon anyway, really. Oh. There's one thing I always find a little bit irritating about certain types of TV show or movies. You know, that whole ram a sword clean through an armoured opponent. Yeah, no, you're not doing that anytime soon. And you certainly can't do it with a bow and arrow, but that's a whole other different subject. Oh, here we go.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I was listening to a jouster. There are still jousters in the world, by the way. People who literally volunteer to put armor on and, you know, charge at each other with lances. And he's basically saying, you know, in plate armor, you can get trampled by a horse and you don't take any damage. It's not pleasant necessarily, but it's quite survivable. Now you think about that. A horse essentially running over somebody in armor and they can get up afterwards. That's how effective armor can be. Yeah, I've never seen a horse joust. I've seen a foot joust, but yeah, no, the horse jousting is a really specialist hobby.
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Yeah, expensive to get into, and you've got to be skilled, and you've got to find a good armorer and a good horse. How many horses do you have to have for it? So you need a well-trained horse. You need to be well-trained yourself. Armor's not cheap. I don't know how much a suit of armor costs, but I imagine it's, you know, in the multiple thousands of dollars/pounds. That really helps me, does it? Oh, yes, it does. Oh, I haven't had one of these in a while. I'm not going to make this.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, come on. I'm slow today. The other trope that irritates me is this whole thing that you get with the katana. Katana's a perfectly good sword, it's just not a magic sword. I've actually seen people say, you know, oh, the secret to the katana is the multiple folding of the metal. No, it's not. The katana's a good sword. It's not great. It's not perfect.
Excellent work, Tenno.
The reason the Japanese approach to making a katana is the way it is because they had access to very poor quality steel. The multiple foldings of the steel isn't to somehow magically make it stronger. It's to exclude slag to the air and burn it off, and to try and make it homogeneous. The way it's sometimes depicted is that if you take regular, good, homogeneous steel and you fold it, you're going to make it stronger. No, you're not. In fact, if you were to make if the Japanese had had access to decent quality crucible steel, they would have had no need to do that whole folding shtick. I mean, the folding obviously makes it look very nice, and there is a certain element to that, but yeah, no, folding steel doesn't make it stronger. Well, not in and of itself, in that it excludes slag inclusions from the metal, then yes, that will help it. But if you had good quality homogeneous steel from the start, like crucible steel, you wouldn't need to do the folding. And you could still get the same qualities that a katana has, which is that it tends to be stiffer than Western style swords. You can do that through the heat treating process. In fact, the Anglo-Saxons and the Scandinavians, what you might call the Vikings, they used to make swords in similar fashion. Not necessarily with the folding, but actually twisting. They could make some very good swords from intermediate quality metal. So they could, in fact, use one type of steel for, say, the center of the sword and a different one for the edges. The Anglo-Saxons and the Vikings could do that. The difference was in the West, we learned better steel manufacturing processes, and I've never quite understood why the Japanese stuck with the bloomery process. But they did. They still do. For traditional sword making, they still prefer to use bloomery steel, which is not the best way to make steel. It really isn't. I mean, the Chinese 2,000 years ago had vastly superior steel making. They could produce a two-handed sword, proper, two-handed sword. That requires good quality steel. India had crucible steel. Middle East had crucible steel. Japanese get stuck with bloomery steel, and I must admit I don't know why. Sorry, it's one of the things I can get going on half the time. But yeah, don't be mistaken, the katana's a good sword when it's well made. And that's the problem. It wasn't always well made.
Prepare for life support.
Oh, it's this one.
Delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Now the katana does have some very good qualities. One is that it's quite forgiving.
Life support activated.
When it comes to edge alignment, because it's such a stiff sword. And it is quite a stiff sword. It's not springy like Western swords tend to be. So edge alignment isn't actually as important as it might be for a comparable Western style sword, because Western style swords tended to be springier, and for that your edge alignment has to be better.
Life support has been replenished. Life support incoming.
But yeah, one of the, problems is if you do get a katana to bend, for example. It will resist bending, obviously. But
another life support capsule.
If they get enough effort, the katana will actually bend and keep the bend. It doesn't spring back into shape. Whereas the Western style tended to have a sword that was springier, so that if the blade did bend, it would snap back into shape. So there's a substantial difference in the quality and properties of the steel in order to do that. Apparently the Japanese did make some katanas that were more Western style in terms of springiness. And that's a funny thing. It is as much a question of style and what properties you value in a sword blade. You can make arguments about both, but in the end, yeah, no. At the time, the Japanese were making, very good katanas. The West was making swords every bit as good. And by the way, you can't chop through steel or gun barrels or whatever with a katana. You just probably chip the blade, if not break it.
Capsule is now available.
So that's my rant about swords. With apologies.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you are ready, go to extraction. Get ready for a capsule. Additional life support has arrived. Life support has been replenished.
Where was I going? I've got no idea. Oh.
Get ready for a capsule.
Where are you going? Why was I using the pistol?
Additional life support has arrived. Life support has been replenished.
Alright, people are wanting to leave, it seems. Little confused there for a second. Wasn't where I thought I was. Alright, where are we going? This way, must be, yes.
Life support on the way. Another job well executed.
Oh, the other thing that irritates me about modern sword making is Damascus. Nothing wrong with Damascus, it looks very pretty. But, yeah, I would rather have a good quality homogeneous steel sword than Damascus. If only because the making of Damascus, multiple layers that you stack together, means that you've got more chance of including a weakness into the blade. You can actually, these days, essentially buy really, really high quality steel. And it's just average steel. And you can literally take a chunk of sheet metal of the right thickness, cut a sword out of it and send it off for heat treating. And you'll probably end up with a better quality sword than anything that was produced during, you know, some of the classic sword making epochs. Or you could heat treat it yourself, use differential heat treatment so that some areas are harder than others. You can do that. Oh, the other thing that irritates me is when you see people making katanas and then they, in the manufacturing process, when they're beating it into shape, that's when they put the curve in the blade. That's not how katanas got their shape. They got the shape through water quenching. So, and that's not, and it's difficult to do properly. But I really don't like it when someone says, "Oh, I'm going to make a katana," and then they make the shape. It's a picky part, but the shape comes from the water quenching and from differential heating. But what time is it? Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I spent entirely too much time watching and researching how swords were made. And the idea that we don't know how to make good swords these days is complete rubbish. We make better swords now than any time in history. Or we can do. And when, you know, there is no... Oh, that's the other thing that irritates. You know, there is no better material for a sword than good quality steel. There's nothing else. You can't use aluminium. You can't use some fancy alloy. Titanium doesn't work. You want steel. And of course people say carbon steel, but in fact carbon steel is already carbon steel, if you know what I mean. Steel is an alloy of iron and carbon, so it's carbon in there. Sorry, I think my rant is over for now. What else have I got to do with this? Okay. Yeah, we may not know the precise technique that they use, but that doesn't mean we can't make a good quality, you know, something that's as good, if not better. I remember, oh, we don't know how they made, oh, what was it? Genuine Damascus steel from the Middle East, which was not what we think of. Damascus steel was originally crucible steel, which is where the iron ore basically melts and makes a homogeneous mass. It's like, oh, we don't know how they made it. And well, actually, they didn't know how they made it. What they knew was there were certain sources of iron ore which were preferable for the manufacturing of a steel blade. They didn't know what it was about that iron ore that made it preferable. They just knew that these areas, these iron ore sources, were better for swords. Now, we've discovered since that the actual secret to it is these minuscule quantities of vanadium in the steel, which reacts with carbon to create vanadium carbide, which is extremely hard. But to say that yeah, they didn't know how to make it. They just got lucky in that there was vanadium in the iron ore. They didn't know that. From what I gather, in the Middle East, they actually used to specifically defend certain sources of iron ore because they just knew that if we make a sword based on iron ore in this location, we think it's better than iron ore from another location. And I question whether they could have quantified how much better it was, to be honest. And I've seen some dispute about the quality of such swords because there might have been sulfur in there, and sulfur in steel does not do it any benefits. So anyway, the other thing that irritates me is, we couldn't make the pyramids, the Egyptian style pyramids these days. Well, technically we could, except that we don't have the kind of infrastructure that says we can get 20,000 people in one place and get them to build a pyramid. The culture has changed. It's the culture that would make it harder to build a Giza-style pyramid, not the inability. We could make it perfectly well. I almost said easily, but that wouldn't be correct. Hang on, what was that? That was a mirror defense, which I don't like. Hang on, what did I just do? No. Have I done this one? Well, exactly. I mean, it's not impossible that a very rich person might decide to leave something behind like that, but because their cultures change. So, we are not Egyptian culture from 4,000 years ago, so we've got no interest in building a pyramid of that type or size. On the other hand, we can build a skyscraper nearly a kilometer tall. A kilometer tall! I mean, the Burj Khalifa's what, 900 odd meters tall? The Egyptians couldn't have even vaguely begun to consider how to build that. So the idea that they could magically build a pyramid and we can't is daft. No, they're perfectly capable. And then the idea that somehow, some other technology was given to them to allow them to do it. Yeah, precisely. We don't have much reason to. We don't have rulers that we deify. Well, not much. So, if you don't believe your ruler is a god, you're probably not going to slavishly follow him and says, hey, I've got an idea. We're going to build a massive pyramid as a monument to me. No. On the other hand, we've done similar projects. It's just different. Oh, and in case anybody was wondering, no, slaves were not used to build the pyramids. They were paid in, among other things, bread and beer. I think... No, it's simply not as... It's simply no reason to. Times change, technology changes. 400 years from now, we might be making silicon chips or in a completely different way, and we won't know how to make them like we used to. Well, yeah, but they don't need to.
Doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
But people do get really quite worked up about some of this stuff. I think in the process they insult not only us, they also insult the people who could do it.
We are readying reinforcements. Keep fighting, Tenno.
It's always embarrassing when you open fire at something, you got a good shot, and then you only get 2 rounds off. Because you've got to reload. Ah. Oh! Thank you, Rufus. I missed that. Oops. Oh. Yeah.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Yep. I would make a lousy farmer. You've been playing for over an hour. Please don't forget to take a break. Actually, I've been playing for nearly 2 hours. And I am not quite going to stop just yet. Well, this is my equivalent of taking a break, sitting down and talking, actually paying attention to chat. I'm sorry, I've missed some of the things you said, Danny. And I can't scroll it easily. Can I scroll it here? Oh, yes, I can. Yeah. Give your cat a scratch behind the ears for me. While I don't have a cat to scratch the ears of, I do have a Kubrow I can pat, and I love this part about the game. I really do. Come here, Rufus. Come here, you mutant koala, you. Right. What are we doing, Rufus? Yes, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Well, unless you want to take a break yourselves. So I will see you all shortly. And I'm back. I did get Small Land, Danny. I'm gonna have to do a first impressions video of it. I've run it to make sure it runs on Linux, which it does. If you like Small Land, you might want to have a look at Aloft. I think it's in early access still, but it's halfway decent. I did stream it briefly, but some games are more amenable to streaming than others for various reasons. I don't know why Warframe is streamable for me. I do know why The Long Dark is streamable, because it's slow paced and I can talk. Yes, I know I talk anyway. But Aloft, what do I do with these? What is Vasia? No, don't think so at this point. What have I got that I can upgrade? Oh, let's see. I need to... Oh no, I don't. Do I? Oh. Let's maximize that. Well, get it up a bit. But you can pat animals in Aloft. It's rather cute to pet the sheep. But Aloft has a rather interesting flight engine. You can build your own floating ships and what have you. Oh, right. Yeah, like I say, I'm going to give that a go. I was thinking of doing a first impressions later, but I might do Wintermute. I haven't decided. I'll certainly do Wintermute tomorrow. Let's see, what do I want to upgrade? Yeah, I need more endo for that. And actually, what do I need to... Yeah, I need a bunch of endo for that. Intensity. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, like I say, I'll take a look at it. It's kind of cutesy. I do like it for that reason. And yes, I do like cutesy games sometimes. I was trying to install Infinity Nikki for that reason, except to find that Infinity Nikki implements an anti-cheat feature, and it does Linux. It's not happy with Linux. It's happy with Steam Deck, but not happy with Linux. Even though Steam Deck is Linux. But they do a check specifically to say, oh, we're running on Steam Deck, therefore we'll run. Doesn't do it for Linux, which is irritating. And all I've got to do is this mirror defense thing and all this. I have no idea how I do these. Trade. That sentence doesn't make any sense. Trade an Ayatan sculpture in with Maru or Endo. Okay. Do I have any Ayatan stars? How do I check my inventory? Oh! I thought we'd actually done that. What else have we got here? What event is going on? That's the current one. That is invasions. Select.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? Fissure. Defend yourself and use reactive to open relics. Corrupted foes are dropping reactive. Use it to crack open a relic. You are going to need more reactive if you want to open that relic.
Ah! Missed that.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Ah!
You are surrounded by Grenier Marines.
That doesn't really sound too surprising to me.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, yes, I've got an experienced player here, so... Coming as fast as I can. Nope, that was not the right way. Was it? One day I'll... Oh, well, okay. I have no idea what that is. Oh, great sword.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I have no idea what to do with nav coordinates. I feel underdressed. And I will probably stay that way. Let's see, what have I got that I can actually make over here. Pretty certain I don't have enough components for anything. Oh, that I'll be able to do, except I don't have anything. And yeah, I'm way short of that. Ooh. Yeah, I said it before. One day I'm going to actually sit down and figure out what I need. I can't be bothered right now. Actually, that's the kind of thing I might do when I'm not streaming. Just to get it underway. Let's, hang on. What was the whole relic thing? And now I've forgotten where I was looking at that. Where's my relic console? It is around here, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. What's this? Yeah, just pick one at random. Ooh. What does it mean, refine flawless? Yeah. What do I do now? Can't remember. Nope. Oh, it's the void thing, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. There we go. Let's go find a void fisher. Let's find a nice, easy one. Oh, I can't actually use that one. I don't know which one of these is preferable, to be honest. Alright, let's see if I can actually figure out what I'm doing with this. Oh, there we go. Everyone else knows what they're doing except me.
I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You're near a fissure. Use that reactant to open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Yes, they do. I'm pretty certain they do.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
I didn't even do anything. Where's the... Oh, it's this way.
collected enough reactant to open your relic.
Oh, headed the wrong... Am I headed the wrong way? Can't tell. Nope. They're going to be so irritated by me. Where am I headed? I can't tell. I'm not even seeing it on the map. Except maybe somewhere over in that general direction. No. No, nope, nobody, nope. Just going back on myself now. Oh. That's the slight downside to this.
Another job well executed.
Always feels a bit like cheating to do one of these. Everybody else knows what they're doing, they dash off, and 2 minutes later, you're done. And it's like, I didn't touch anything. Oh dear, oh dear. I am curious, what am I supposed to do with this? Let's try it again. Hang on, what time is it? It's 5:30. I need to get out of here in about 15 minutes because I need to do some shopping for the month. And, at 6 AM, the store will be nicely empty of people. Whoa, what on earth?
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. Going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
I don't actually know where to find the reaction, to be honest with you. Oh. If in doubt, just kill everything, huh? Or just go along and pick up everything that everybody else has left behind. That works. Oh. Yeah, come here. Give me an Ah! Oops. That's not where I wanted to be. Didn't know I could do that.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Whoa, look at you.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Don't know. Didn't I get that last time?
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Right, I think I'm going to do one more thing. Yeah. Oh no, I've got to. Can't remember what there was about invasions. Alright. Let's see what this does. And here we go again. Gives you some idea of the number of players that are in this game. There's always...
Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The enemies are dropping reactant. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Did we even succeed in tracking a Fisher? I don't think we did. Oh, we did.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Alright, I'm coming. Hold your horses. Even on a good day, I can't move as fast as you lot. That's my one contribution to my inventory. I feel like I'm cheating to do this.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Got to find a good way of getting platinum apart from paying for it. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do that again, just because it's quick and I got time after I have a look-see. Oh, right, okay, that's where I get those. Demos. Yeah, one day I will sit down and pay a bit more attention to that. How do I equip that? You look eager to go. And here we go again.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your void relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
I still think that's a daft thing for them to say.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Oh, no, this is... Hi Sam, no, this is a PC. Technically, I'm running Linux, but it runs just fine on Linux. I don't know whether it's available on Mac. It's on iOS,
Mission complete.
and I think Android actually runs tolerably well on iOS. I did a video about it, just to see how well it would work. It works surprisingly well. I don't know whether it's on Mac. I would have to check. But it would only take 5 minutes to Google it. Alright. And yes, I need to start thinking about stopping for now, and I can't remember what I found. Yeah, this is kind of... I'd like to get that, because that's fun. And there's a lot I need to get for that. But, seeing as you asked, let me just have a quick check. Nope. That's not what I wanted. It appears to be available. I say available on Mac. None. Ooh. It almost appears like it's not actually on Macintosh. Let's see. No, no, no. It says here there is no Mac or Linux support currently available. So the simple answer appears to be no, it's not on Mac. And I know it says no Linux support, and I'm running on Linux, but that's because I'm running it through a compatibility layer. There's a video out there somewhere about getting it running on Mac, but that tends to imply that you'd have a bit of work. It might be worth doing, I think there is a YouTube video, how to install Warframe on Mac, full tutorial, 8 months ago. So if you type in Warframe for Mac, you will find videos which claim, and I haven't watched them, to run on Mac, but it looks like it might take some work. So, yeah. It is Steam Deck verified, which normally Steam Deck verified games will run under Linux. But there are non-Steam Deck games that will run on Linux as well. I don't like messing with them too much, but I've come across a couple that I have worked with. Arid is not certified for Steam Deck, but it runs on Linux just fine. And what else? Oh, grief. I can't remember the name of it. There's another one that's a demo that is not Steam Deck verified, but again it runs on Linux just fine. I don't like fiddling with wine. I've tried it. Not fun. I tried that with Infinity Nikki and actually got it working, insofar as it detected I was running Linux and then said, nope, you're not doing this anymore. So it looks like, in principle, yeah, you might be able to get it run on Mac, but it's going to take some work. So, there you go. Oh, I would also add that just because there might be a Linux version of a game doesn't necessarily mean you want the Linux version of the game. My son, who's more of a Linux geek than I am, pointed that out, and he before he had to switch to Windows, he used to run Euro Truck Simulator, which I think does have a Linux version, and he said, and I haven't really experimented with the difference, he says that the Windows version running under Linux works better than the Linux version. The Long Dark, for example, the Windows version is preferable to the Linux version. So, yeah. Right, I am going to have to go. I'll be back in about 3 hours for my regularly scheduled, well, not regularly scheduled, for a 9 o'clock live stream, where I still haven't decided what I'm going to do. But if you are subscribed, you will get a notification. So let me encourage you to do that. Yeah, I'd very much like to do a Small Land first impressions video, but I suspect I'll end up running Wintermute. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I will see you all soon. Yeah, I'll probably stream later today, and I'll probably stream Warframe this evening. I won't stream Warframe at 9 o'clock. I'll be doing something else. Oh, and I have forgotten something important, haven't I? Where are you, Rufus? Where's my post-game hug? Oh, there you are. Come here. If I don't see you, have a good weekend. And if I do see you, have a good weekend. All right.